welcome to today's video. In today's video, we'll look into a scenario in which the nation that the whole world is not a fan of, Israel, decides to form an empire. And let's see how it goes. And the first thing they do is they break all ceasefires. Yes, that's the first thing they do. Yeah, nobody can force them around. They act like they're the strongest nation in the world, and they shouldn't be, honestly. But honestly, they secretly are. But, yeah, they take over this land. Someone's, Big Fat Orange is infuriated. Yes, he's infuriated at this, but, like, there's nothing that he can do, let's be honest. He just thinks he can, but he can't. And now let's invade the country of Jordan. I'm sure this isn't going to start any problems. I'm certain this won't cause a World War III in my comment section. I think it might, but I think it won't. With them quickly taking over this nation, yes. In less than 2 hours. No, I'm kidding. But in less than a week. That's how quick they can advance when they want to. And you may think that, oh, what's trying to stop them? Well, I'll show you what's trying to stop them. Well, as the Islam League forms, yes. We get Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Turkey, Iran, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Yemen, Oman. Oh, wait, that was backwards. The UAE, Qatar. Yeah, Kuwait. Okay, basically everywhere. And you know what? They end up at war with all of them. And everybody's like, what? Yes, everybody wants to go to war, apparently. And quickly, these nations do what they were meant to do since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of their existence. Destroy this nation. As the Israeli Empire crumbles and is occupied. And well, let's not think about what's going on now. Let's go back to the video with the Empire being back. And you might say, wait, how did they come back? Yeah, we're back. I'm deciding it's time to quickly neutralize one nation, Egypt, as they move in and walk to the Suez Canal. As they take over the Suez Canal. And then they walk to Cairo. And yes, at this point, we see it calm down. But they then go into Lebanon and take it over. As they move into Syria, quickly taking over Damascus. And then, well, they continue this up the coast. As they start moving into Cairo, they manage to quickly take it over in the sea. And at this point, they're doing an actual good job there. As they basically have stopped Egypt's power. And so they make an advance against Saudi Arabia. And surprisingly, they do well. And then they start advancing into Iraq. Which honestly, a lot of nations might be happy for this. I don't know. But like, with the fall of Syria. And well, they advance up into the north. And they advance taking over this area. Well, they started advancing down here. Well, I'm very surprised at this. How'd they even do it? With Iraq surrendering and quickly getting taken over after this. A counteroffensive is launched, but it somehow fails. And nobody knows how this is happening. At this point, they start realizing, yeah, this might have been a pointless operation. Up into Turkey, they start losing lands. Down into Saudi Arabia, they're losing lands rapidly. And into Egypt, they've lost lands. And a few of the nations already got backed out of this because they don't care anymore. Yes, they stopped caring. They only care about their wealth at this point. And so the nations are left decide to just meet for peace. Yes, this is going to be a harsh peace treaty, and we all know why. But let's now go into the peace treaty for the Middle East. I'm sure the world's happy. Yeah, I wouldn't be, but let's trip aside. Empires are bad. Nobody likes empires, but it has good borders at least. Now, let's see what happens. And in that city, let's see what happens. Who knows? But a lot has happened. But they're probably doomed for a civil war. Honestly. You can't tell me they aren't. Yeah, this is going to be the Civil War sides. Well, we'll probably end up managing to take this back. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much all for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Wild Mapper out, and until you subscribe. Bye, guys!